All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we've got two watches from Star King Watch Company. Emily got these watches sent out to me. I want to say thank you to Emily for getting these watches. One of these I've actually had here at the channel for quite a while. I've been meaning to do a video of it, and then this one just came in the other day, and because I was going to do a review of this one, I decided to go ahead and just make it a double dip, and we'll go ahead and check out two watches from Star King. Now, I can't find the links that Emily gave me, but both of these watches are available on Amazon. And from what I can tell, they're pretty much the same price as if you were to go to Aliexpress or any of those other outfits like that, Alibaba, whatever. Pretty much going to be the same price you're going to pay over at Amazon. So I'm going to leave the links for the Amazon site down below, but let's go ahead and jump into these watches. Now, this is the one that I just recently picked up. Now, all the Star Kings I've ever received are in similar packaging, no matter what the watch is. So this watch you can see is in the same packaging, and these are two completely different price points on these watches. So let's go ahead and slide the box open and take a look at what we have in here. Now, she did send me a few different some pictures to show me these watches. Of course, being a fan of blue, I love the Dodgers, and baseball season is upon us, so I went with the blue model. Now, this is the AM0239. I do believe that is the reference number on this one. Yeah, 0239RL. So, and there is your tag with the 2,580 yen, whatever, Star King. Okay, so taking a look at this watch, very clean, very dressy looking watch. I'm not exactly sure what this case is coated, if there's a PVD coating, but it's very nice, very beautifully polished. What I always call kind of a pie pan style case, as you can see, it's smaller down here at the case back, goes up to a nice bold face. On the side of the watch, you guys can see the crown is signed with the Star King logo and nice diving lugs there. We'll get into the specifications. I do have my trusty caliper down there. As a matter of fact, I do have my Sapphire, my diamond tester, which we use for checking for sapphire crystal, because they do say that this is a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal on this watch. So we'll go ahead and test that out also. Clean looking dial on this watch, kind of a sunburst blue. You have these applied indices and then your Roman numerals up there for 12 o'clock. Star King is painted there. It appears to be on the dial with their logo right there around 12 o'clock. And then automatic just above the 6 o'clock date window. So this is, as you can tell, with the sweeping second hand, an automatic watch. Now, I do believe that Star King is one of those companies that uses in-house movements, from what I understand. I can't confirm that totally, but they do say most of their movements are in-house. Taking a look at the movement there, you can see some perlage work, a little bit done on the rotor. You can see some of the jewels. Now, this is a automatic watch, but it does have hand winding capabilities also. Let you know there on the back, it is a sapphire crystal, and they're calling this 50 meters water resistant. So even in the advertisement, they say you can swim with this watch and, you know, get it wet and it's not going to hurt it. So, I mean, I don't know if you'd want to really swim with it on the leather strap and whatnot, but is the Star King is a leather strap, 20 millimeters on the lug opening there. The only thing that kind of drew me or threw me off a little bit is you have this gold case and the buckle is, you know, polished stainless steel, which is a little bit different. I wish they would have done the buckle just to match the case on the watch also. So go ahead, and we got the tester fired up down here. We'll get it a little bit turned up so we can see if this actually comes up as a sapphire crystal. And yeah, as you can see, as it jumps up there into the red and the yellow, that's definitely letting me know the hardness is enough to be a sapphire crystal. So that's pretty nice. Go ahead and pop the crown out on this watch. You do have hacking ability on this movement. Get these hands into a better position here. All right, so somewhere like that, about 820 is always nice. Clean looking watch. Now, let me get the dimensions for you guys on this one also. So we got the caliper zeroed out there. So side to side minus the crown, you're looking at a 40 millimeter case. So great case size on this watch. Lug tip to lug tip. You come in at 47.9, so perfect right at that 48. So this is going to be a very, very nice size watch. 10.8 with that automatic movement, so under 11 millimeters. That's really not bad at all. This is a great size watch. Now, as I said, they do have different color variations available. I'm going to leave the link to this one, but I'll also leave just a link to all the Star King watches on Amazon, so you can go check those out. So let me go ahead and pause it, or actually I'm just going to get it here on the wrist. You guys, I don't need to pause it for you. I'm wearing my SBDC 053, so I'm in a blue mood today, obviously, with this watch and that one. And wow, thinking about it, the other watch has blue on it. I didn't even think of that. That's cool. So like 40 millimeter, I mean, on a 7-inch wrist is going to be a really good size. This watch is going to fit. Yeah, it's a very nice, clean watch. Fits the wrist well. I really, really like the way this fits. Kind of like a competitor to the Bambino. And this watch, I do believe they're $57 on Amazon, so it's under $60 with sapphire crystal. Good looking watch. So check that one out. Now, let me go ahead and get this other box. Now, this one is completely different. This one comes out, I think, under $20. I think it's like 17 bucks on Amazon. I can't remember exactly. I'll leave the link down below. But I've had this one for a while, and I've been sitting on it. And one of the reasons I really wanted to show you guys this watch is I've heard people say, oh, you know, Movement, you know, their watches are worth the money and whatnot. Well, this reminds me so much of one of the Movement watches available out there. And like I said, this watch is $17 compared to $100 or more that you're going to pay for one of those watches on their site. So it's a good looking piece. Everything on here is actually a functioning chronograph. I'll go ahead and get that moving, and you can see down here above 6 o'clock. Now, there's no hash marks on those subdials, but everything on this watch works. This is a 24-hour subdial here. This one keeps track of your 60-minute count for the second subdial down there at 6 o'clock. Gives you a date function there. Now, this is a very modern-looking watch. I'll be honest with you. This isn't my style of watch, but I see a lot of companies, you know, selling these now, style of watches, fashion-style watches, and so I figure why not? People are buying them and want to see them, so most likely going to be, you know, a Japanese quartz movement, or it could be in-house. Star King does do a lot of things in-house, and a quartz movement is fairly simple. So, you know, clean-looking watch here. You obviously, that big blue second hand there is your running seconds. You've got the hollowed-out, you know, the skeletonized hour and minute hand on this watch, a little bit different. So getting you the size on this one's going to come in bigger. This one comes in at about 45 from side to side, so it's a big watch, really. And I'll get it on the wrist. And lug tip to lug tip, you're looking at 52, and a thickness of about the same as the automatic at 10.9. So now, neither of these watches have any lume, so we're not going to go out with a Loom Shot, but let me go ahead and set this one down, and I'll get the automatic off of my wrist, and we'll get this one on just to check it out, just to see what it looks like. So that's this is a really clean watch, and if you don't like the gold case, I do think they offer a silver case. So getting this one on, it's got a nice thick leather strap on it, feels comfortable. And go ahead and get that on. This is always fun to do on camera, you know that, right? So, and there we go. So good looking piece. I mean, definitely a fashion style watch, and you have the ability to have the chronograph functions on the watch. You know, not having any marks on the subdials makes that a little bit, I don't know, kind of a moot point to me, but you know, it is what it is. It looks neat. I do see a lot of, like I said, fashion watches in this type of a style, and they usually are going to cost you quite a bit more. This is going to come in around 20 bucks, so not too bad. So, all right, those are two new ones from Star King. Thank you, Emily, for getting these watches out to the OFD channel to check out. If you guys like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.